Wow. Wow. What's up, Jamers? It's the One Jame, and today we are playing GRIXIS Control. This is more of a control mid-range shell with cards like Wandering Mind and Fable the Mirror Breaker, but we're topping off with Hullbreaker Horror. 2 copies here. Well, we have a more counterspell focused build, so we'll see how we do against Boros. But we do have 3 Burning Down the House and a Meathook Massacre, and we have Soul Shatter and 4 copies of Voltage Surge, so we can hopefully kill that deck before they do their thing. But we're going to look for it to counter their... if you notice here, our counterspells also counter creatures for the most part, besides Negate. We have 4 Make Disappear and 3 Jwari Disruptions here. We're going to be more of a... not a tap-out deck. We're not going to tap out in turn 1, not going to tap out in turn 2. We're going to tap out in turn 3 almost every time with Fable the Mirror Breaker, Wandering Mind, and Expressive Iteration, maybe Reckoner Bankbuster. Turn 4 is going to be hold up all the mana, hold up your big score, hold up your Make Disappear, Negate, maybe use a check for traps and hold up a counterspell. Maybe use your Expressive Iteration, play a land for Make Disappear, or we're usually going to be holding up some mana on turn 4 of the game, and then turn 5 do a really big play with Hullbreaker Horror, or Burn Down the House, Expressive Iteration, and to hold up Soul Shatter. We're going to have a really big turn 5s in this deck, and being able to utilize all of our mana from big score. Really, really awesome mana base here, letting us hold up our mana on turn 1 for Voltage Surge, and then turn 2 blue source for that Expressive Iteration and counterspell. So I expect this deck to be really strong. About 70% of you are not subscribed, so make sure to click that subscribe button if you like more standard best of 1 content, and also click that like button to help the almighty algorithm and help this video reach to more people. Thanks very much for helping me out with that, and without further ado, let's get into the matches, and it all starts right now. Alright, so here's a good example of being tap out turn 3, turn 4 big score. That is a Gates of Istfell. Alright, so this is the tap out turn 3 turn. I mean, I know one thing's for sure. And that thing is definitely that my next two or three spells are getting countered, so let's just freaking get this in now, I guess. Their name is Scram. Wow, their name is Scram and they're playing counter spells? Mean. Very mean. Alright, turn 4 play for them is like a Wandering Emperor or a Memory Deluge. I think I just want a big score. Because if they choose to do something to this, then that means they are not Wandering Emperor or Wandering Mind, or not Wandering Emperor, or not not Emperor, or no draw spell. Disabling new matches in 10 minutes. Alright, so this is the cool, like, turn 4 big score, make a couple treasures, untap land, Hullbreaker Horror. So let's see what they do now. They probably cast Memory Deluge. Wandering Emperor, as I thought. So, that's fine.
Run away.
Run away. It'll be safer.
Guards, to me.
So if they have a removal spell, then they get to remove all Hullbreaker Horror, which kind of sucks. I don't have an instant speed card right now, so, like, I'm just gonna jam Hullbreaker. If they have a Fateful Absence, I'm gonna be kind of upset. Like, if we're not doing this now, when are we doing it? You know what I mean? I guess later on in the game. Alright, time to get Fateful Absence. Whoa! They didn't have Fateful Absence? Excuse me? What? This will hopefully get a counterspell. Ooh, Soul Shatter. I don't know. Make Disappear, Check for Traps, and Soul Shatter both seem good. I think I like Soul Shatter just because I can use it like at any point in time. They might actually have a Wandering Emperor. I think I'm just going to get the Make Disappear. Because if they have second Emperor... Oh, here's Memory Deluge. So get to counter that and kill the Emperor. So we'll see if they have Doomscar.
I guess that's it then.
That's probably because they have a Doomscar. Another Wandering Emperor, sure. They get rid of the Hullbreaker Horror here.
But I'm going to end. I am almost sad to see you go.
That's fine. Is returning Wandering Mind an option? Yes, but I wanted to kill the Emperor. I didn't want the 2/2 to block the horror.
I'm never done for good.
No, I think I'm ahead. We didn't attack. I mean, if we don't attack there, then we're just never ever attacking with Hullbreaker, right? I got Make Disappear to play around Emperor, but they played the Memory Deluge and then the second Emperor. I feel like there could be a way I could have played that better, but I guess I didn't do that play. Guess I'll do this just in case I draw like a iteration. Land is good. Land is good. It could have a Doomscar, but I can counter that. March my precious Bankbuster. Probably just Make Disappear that. I lose one of these cards, but... Counter unless you pay 4, opponent. My opponent's playing Hullbreaker Horror, because they're playing Revitalize. Multiple copies of Amaria's Call. That's a great draw. That is not a counterspell. That is, though. Perfect if they go tap land here and then do Memory Deluge, or just do Memory Deluge right now. That's not a tap land. Wonder what they're thinking about doing, like the Gates of Istfell or something? Nico. Okay, so I can actually kill Nico before it can use an ability. Just because it has an on in the enter the battlefield trigger. Alright, this is actually really strong. What's really cool here is I can get a draw off Bankbuster. I guess I should probably just draw off Bankbuster now, just in case I draw check for traps. Alright. They could have Farewell, which would really suck. Because I didn't draw my Negate. Or my Make Disappear. It wouldn't be the end of the world if they had that card, though. There it is. There it is. This is just so much value. They're really close to dead. I'm just gonna pass without playing Jwari Disruption tapped because I just want to counter everything they play. Well, that can't be countered. Alright, so how do I kill this in this deck? Soul Shatter? Burn down the house plus Voltage Surge? Alright, so I need to draw a Soul Shatter. Alright, so they're gonna get to bounce everything I have. And they will definitely also get to bounce Meathook Massacre. Because their deck is built around Hullbreaker, mine's not. They even have Revitalize. So, like, all their cards are instant speed. There's a very good chance that we just can't get rid of this, ever. Like, if we tap out for Meathook, then they just can't, they just like bounce it. Very means they can attack with Hullbreaker and still untap it. We could just negate it. Coming negate. Bounce my other thing. Wow. Out card advantage them. What? What? A scoop right now? With a shard and 2 cards and a memory deluge? A scoop to check for traps? Okay. I should have played the Blightstep Pathway on black there. I don't think it's gonna matter because I can make treasures off the Goblin Shaman anyway. Just kidding. I need to save Stroke for Showdown, I think. Or the other white 4-mana enchantment. I'll Soul Shatter so that they don't draw a card. Well, they were actually going to go nuts. Do this, try to hit a land. Of course not. Why would we? Wait for the buff opponent. It's like every time we want to draw a land, we don't. Every time we draw a land, every time a borrowed time. Every time we want to draw a land, we don't. Every time we don't want to draw a land, we do. I think me crew. Cool. Rune of Miting the Land. Sure. Sure. Oh my gosh, I almost didn't get a land there. We chillin'? We straight chillin'. Ouch. That hurts. I can do this and then use Voltage Surge to block. Why do they enchant their lands? So that they don't get like 2 for 1. So they actually draw the card instead of not drawing the card. Crap, my Voltage Surge plan doesn't work now. I can get burned down the house. All right. I'm not using the thing. There we go. And now all I have to worry about is this whole Gate of the Frost Dragon and both of these commies. Oh, I messed up! Oh my gosh, I messed up. If I Voltage Surged in my end step, after the start of my end step, they would have neither of the commies. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I make things harder on myself? I'm playing on hard mode. Playing Magic the Gathering on hard mode. I should have used the Surge on my end step after the start of my end step, because the only enchantment that went to the graveyard on their battlefield was attached to the creature I killed with Voltage Surge. Because it went to the graveyard during their turn before the start of my end step, they got both of the commies to their hand at the start of my end step. If I had just used the Voltage Surge on the creature after the start of my end step, but during my end step, they would not have the commies to their hand right now. I would not have been playing these cards right now. Oh my gosh, that was such a good check for traps. Hopefully they just draw Showdown. The land? So something I can do is I can, like, bounce Borrowed Time in their end step and get back my Fable. Wow. They have no more green mana left? This says enter the battlefield. Let's go. Is it to shave my head? No. But I would be open to thinking of different things to do. Nothing wrong with reminding people to use Prime subs. Listen, if you have Amazon Prime, you know what to do. Oh my gosh, Grok! I didn't even make the sub goal yet. Grok, I didn't make the sub goal. If you have Amazon Prime, you get to subscribe for free. Thank you so much, Grok. Oh my gosh, 5 gift subs. Isotron, Pepster, Magnamati, Mordekine, and Twin Slug. Make sure to give Grok a huge freaking shout out. And thank you. Burn down the house. Meathook goes bye-bye. We get the mountain. We pass. I have noticed that ever since I became a Twitch partner, I have gone significantly down in subs. I don't even think you guys want to know how the subs have decreased since I became a partner. I don't even think you want to know. No, it's not Twitch's fault. It's not Twitch's fault. It's not that I'm getting any less money per sub from Twitch. It's just like, for whatever reason... it's just, I guess it's like human nature or people or just how people are. I'm not even sure. But once people become Twitch partner, people like stop supporting a little bit. Hi, James. I'm here to learn how to play this deck. Well, you're not going to learn it from me. I suck. No, I'm just playing. You can stick around. I'm not playing about sucking. I believe that I suck. Alright, but, you know. You'll learn what not to do. I can just tell you that. You'll definitely learn what not to do. I'm part of the man now, no longer of the people. I've always been of the people. The man just puts the check mark next to my name. Am I getting negated? Nope. Could be true, Grok, but you could also say that for any month, right? Any Vanishing Burst? You can say that because, like, oh, well, it's the summer, so people are conserving the money to go to the beach. Or, oh, it's the winter. People are conserving their money because they're buying presents for their people for Christmas. Oh, it's this month. People are conserving. Like, you can always say that, you know? So it's actually just not about that. But I think, like, it's like a human psychological thing, like, seriously, that people think... am I getting spell pierced? That people think that once a streamer becomes a Twitch partner, that they've, like, quote-unquote made it. That they don't, like, have to support anymore or whatever. Maybe people like supporting people that are not Twitch partners because they feel like they... are contributing to a smaller community or something like that. But there's like deeply psychological, unconscious things that people actually do and don't do, and like it's a real thing, you know. It actually is a real thing. The freaking exotic pets? Do you learn not to mention your partnership next time? Oh, no, you can just see it, Sandwhirler. It's not even a mention thing. Like, you can see that check mark next to my name. And every time I type in chat, like this word hi right now, it shows... It should show that I'm a... No, it doesn't show... It shows I'm a broadcaster, right? But in, like... Wow, they just top-decked Kodos. Wow. Like, you can tell, like, when I'm typing in other people's chats and stuff, I have the purple check mark next to it, so, like... Yeah, anyone else's stream it'll show. Do I have alchemy skills? I do have alchemy skills. Oh my gosh, too old for Twitch. Have you seen... I have an alchemy deck on the YouTube channel right now that I was completely undefeated with, 10-0. Like... And it was, like, insane. That you should definitely try. What did they just take? Make disappear? You want to see the spice chat? my gosh, why are they blocking this? Okay. It is correct to just not block. I'm not gonna tap out. What could possibly go wrong? Hahaha, what could possibly go wrong? Top deck, farewell. Building a Cemetery Gatekeeper deck, but not sure if it'll finish turning in the corner. Is that the mono red card that like burns? Professor of Symbology? Are they playing Greasefang? No. Scoop it up. Dang, that was so dumb. Could get Jwari. Tainted Indulgence. Whoa. Reanimator? I'm gonna counter this because I don't know if they have a land. Third Tainted Indulgence? Ooh, discard Toxrill. It is Reanimator. If they get a land. They did get a land. Now I have to counter. Now I have to counter a big score, or like counter some reanimate spell. Definitely don't need this, but I also kind of don't need Voltage Surge. But whatever. They probably use their big score right now. Fine, I guess. What's up, Nate? Good draw. This means I can cast Hullbreaker Horror and then Voltage Surge my own Hullbreaker Horror to bounce their spell. Or like Voltage Surge their 2/2. Discard Titan of Industry and Vorinclex? Excuse me? In your Grixis deck? Okay, they probably have Graveyard Shift. So if I draw a card with Bankbuster and they have Graveyard Shift plus Counterspell, they actually get... Okay, so I can't draw a card from this. Hey, I'm new to the game. Can you give me advice on how many lands I should have in my deck of 60? Depends on your deck. In general, I usually say 25. It's a standard deck. Am I drawing off Bankbuster? Sure. Starter deck, 25. Or just go to different websites like MTG Goldfish, Aether Hub, CoolStuffInc.com. to try to find some good... They have Graveyard Shift. How did I know? Maybe I should have just used Make Disappear instead of the Negate that they knew about. Now they can pay for... And now they can pay for that. Probably should have done Make Disappear. Oh, mistakes were made. I just have to make them use the treasures because Wandering Mind's gonna die anyway. They let it get countered? Oh my god. Wow. Wow. If we Voltage Surge the adversary before allowing them to pay, then our creatures don't phase out? No, they still phase out. So you can activate Den and Hive multiple times? Yes. Oh gosh, it's fight rigging. What's this do? They probably counter this. All the cultivations. This thing has ward too, right? Ren. Why not? Oh, I forgot they can pay for it. I'm so stupid. I should have sacked the 1/1. Forgetting about Lenore Elves is peak trash. Wow. That is so awful. Drew Fish. Drew Fish. He's like, damn. He said that.
The forest will be overrun.
Now if they go land white rigging, that would suck. No, don't you dare. I guess there could be... Titan of Industries in my future. I'm not really sure why they tapped both of those, but... All right. Sure. They're not even foretelling this Doomscar. Weird. Scoop to Expressive Iterations. Silver, like Gen 2, Faulkner. Whoa. Wow. Drawing lands. I was trying to have them not draw lands for Xanathar, but they drew like a bunch of lands in a row. I'm just gonna lose to them just casting a bunch of 6-drops. 7-drops. The reason I took the Infernal Grasp earlier is because, oh my gosh, they scooped. Alright, Jamers, you GRIXIS gamers out there, you GRIXIS gamers, I must say. Took us a little longer to get the length of the video that we did this time, but if you like to toil around with Hullbreaker Horror, Meathook Massacre, Soul Shatter, some black cards in your Izzet deck, this is a good shell to do it. Maybe you can increase a couple copies of Wandering Mind, but we did add back Disdainful Stroke and one more Negate in here because I found that people were playing around Make Disappear very, very well. I don't know if it was because they were like looking at my stream or something, or because they were just really good at playing around Make Disappear, but so I took a couple of those out and put some hard negates in there anyway, in its place. So hopefully you like it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more standard best of one content. Check some other videos on the channel like this one right over here. And I'll see you in the next one. And as always, peace.